I am in awe at how often you show up, at how consistently you show up, and how you're always providing insane value, right? You're absolutely always there when we need you. I'm not always there. I sit and batch out this stuff. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren Kidd. I am a business strategist for the busy mompreneur. I teach moms how to start, run, and scale their online businesses so they can be present in their kids' lives. If you're new here, I'm excited to have you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. New content comes out every Monday at 9. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming back. And if you know anybody who ever needs any of these, feel free to just hit that little share button and send it on their way. Today, we're going to talk about something very, 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 very exciting: how to speed up your business success. As the new year approaches, you're ramping up, you're getting ready. If you didn't, go ahead, check out last week's video on how to fill your calendar, your 2022 calendar, with clients, how to make that happen, how to make it super simple. But now that you're ready to fill your calendar with clients, let's talk about speeding up your business success. I've got 5 tips for you today. Some of them that you've already heard of, but I want to reiterate that not just because you've heard them doesn't mean that you've necessarily implemented them. So let's really listen, take these to heart, write them down. I don't know about you, but if I write something down, it just gets into my brain a little faster. So if that's you, if that's just how your brain works, or if you're like a sticky note addict like me, feel free to write these down and stick them all over your workspace, even if it's as crappy looking as mine. The new year is approaching, our house will be built, and all will be right with the world. Okay, enough about me. Back to you. All right, how to speed up your business success. 5 ways to make that happen. Number 1, I want you to show up consistently. Please don't click away. I know, we talk about this all the time. But before you click out because you're like, oh yeah, I already heard this before. No, listen, really, really listen. By showing up consistently, showing up all the time on a specific time frame, you are going to stand out among everybody else in your field. I cannot tell you how many times that I've had people reach out to me and they're like, look, I have literally been following you since day 1. I am in awe at how often you show up, at how consistently you show up, and how you're always providing insane value, right? You're absolutely always there when we need you. I'm not always there. I sit and batch out this stuff. I tell you that all the time. I am not always 100% there, but all of my content is consistent. Even if that means sitting down in a weekend's time and getting it all organized and put together, showing up consistently throughout the month or throughout the year is going to set you apart from everybody else in your network. So tip number 1 to speeding up your business success is showing up consistently, because number 2 means have functioning systems in your business. So what does this mean? This means when you are not able to show up, being able to have things in place to make sales happen, to make content happen, to make automations happen, those are all considered proper functions in your business. One of my favorite automated functions for my business is ConvertKit. And I will drop the link to that below. It is my email service. It is where I send out my emails. It is where, if you're looking for one of my lead magnets, which below every single video, I give you a ton of lead magnets. They're entirely free. Take them, do with them what you will. But I have a ton of them. And once you get on my list, you are going to see a significant amount of high quality value set directly to your inbox consistently, because I have that function in place. I don't sit here and every time you subscribe, send you out an email. That would be exhausting. I have like 17,000 people on my email list. I cannot get to 17,000 people at one time. So have a functioning system in place. I absolutely love ConvertKit for my email list. This can also mean setting up automations so that your content goes out on time, or having a VA or an assistant help you with stuff. I have an amazing YouTube editor. I'm going to show her a little picture right here. She's phenomenal. Go hire her. She takes care of all the back end stuff for my YouTube channel. Absolutely makes my life super stinking simple. And she's amazing at what she does. Literally, I don't know how I ever did YouTube without her. I always said that I was a one-trick pony and I would never edit my videos. I stuck to that word. I don't edit my videos. She does. But that's part of my functioning systems, is that to get these out every single week on time in a way that is going to be most helpful to you, I have a system in place for that. And Freddie is phenomenal. Number 3, give your audience what they want. I cannot stress this point enough. It is amazing if you're showing up all the time, and it is amazing if you're providing content all the time, but really evaluate what it is that you're sharing. Is it what your ideal client really wants to hear? Now, I had a couple of clients this past year who were like, I'm showing up all the time and my group is growing, but nobody's engaging. So we really dove into what that meant. We really picked apart everything. And this is sometimes really hard to hear. My coach had to do this with me 2 years back because I was providing a ton of stuff, but it wasn't what you guys wanted. So nobody was listening. This is a really hard pill to swallow, is giving your audience what they want. Yes, you know best. Yes, you know what they need to hear, but is it exactly what they want to hear? Probably not. So if you don't know what it is that they want to hear, simply ask them. If you're new to social media pages and you're just now growing your social media following, go and borrow other people's audiences and ask them, ask your ideal clients what it is that they want to hear, so that you can go back and provide that to them within your space, right? You have to be giving them what they want to hear. Otherwise, they're going to tune you out. You can be providing the most amazing content ever. You can be providing exactly what they need to hear and exactly what they should be doing in order to make whatever their end goal happens is. But unless they want it, they're not going to listen. This is a terrible thing. This is the worst part about business, I think, is providing things that they need, but they don't necessarily want. So you really need to figure out what it is that your ideal client wants and then trickle in what they need. But providing what they want to know and what they want to hear, right? So if you're an SEO manager and your ideal clients really want to know what SEO is and how to make it happen and all the little quick tips and whatever, and you know that there's a ton of back-end work that needs to happen, so you're just telling them about all the back-end work, they're not going to pay any attention at first because that's not what they think they need, right? So you've got to lure people in to your network with what they need, what they want, right? And then you're going to give them what they need. Okay. So number four, solve your ideal client's problems. This kind of goes hand in hand with number three. Speeding up your business success really is all about your ideal clients, but solving your ideal client's specific problems. If you don't know what their specific problem is, again, borrow an audience and ask. Go figure out where they're hanging out and then ask them what their problem is and then go back and solve it for them, right? Sometimes they don't even know what it is that they want to hear. So go ask them what they want to hear. Go ask them what they need to hear. Go ask them what their problem is so that you can then specifically solve them. You guys ask time and time again how to speed up what you're already doing. Here we are. 5 ways to speed up your business success. You talk about how to fill your calendar with clients. I did that last week. I want you to go fill your calendar with clients. If you didn't catch that and you're like, I don't even know what that means, you can get my Fill Your Calendar with Clients mini training below. I'm going to drop it in the links below. It's going to teach you how to do all the amazing things to get your clients in front of you, to get them listening. I'm going to share my exact process for mapping out your income for the entire year. I'm giving my tools to ensure that you make that income without having to worry about work and life and family time, because family is important. Business makes the income. I'm going to show you how to do the legwork now to set up your entire year so that all the strategy is done. All you have to do is implement. In the training, you'll also get access to all of my workbooks that I use to scale my business to multiple 6 figures while 100% being present in my kids' lives. If you guys follow me on my personal page, you know that my kid has an active social life, which requires mommy to be very, 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 very active in that social life. And I want you to be able to do the same, making a phenomenal income while still being able to do anything and everything that it is that you want. And I also want to ensure that you're going to hit those goals. So I'm going to give you all the steps that's necessary. The best part is you can use this training again and again and again every single year. So set yourself up for the year. Make sure that you hit all those income goals, right? That's also part of speed tracking your success. Okay. So we've covered 4 tips. Number 1, showing up consistently. I'm serious. Show up consistently. Number 2, having functioning systems. For me, I absolutely love ConvertKit. Email is so stinking important to me. It is how you speak specifically to your ideal clients, and they can't ignore you because you land right there in their inbox. It's not like you're lost in the shuffle of social media. You're going to land in their inbox. Number 3, giving your audience what they want. They don't always want to hear what they need, but they always need what they want. So if you don't know what it is, ask them. Number 4, solving their specific problems. Again, if you don't know what that specific problem is, go and ask them. They're not going to bite. And number 5, having content that relates to all of the above. All of the above. You have to have content that is specific and high value and geared specifically towards what it is that they want to hear. Because again, if you're only giving them what they need and they're not necessarily listening, there's really no point to your content. I know that's a painful thing. I've had to deal with it myself, but you don't want to spend hours and hours and hours creating content if it's not something that they are going to listen to or is going to solve their specific problems. So revisit number 3 and number 4. Go figure out what it is that they want and go figure out what their specific problem is so that you can then create content to answer all of those specific things. Once you get that formula, it's going to be so much easier on you and your business. That's all I've got for you. This is how you speed up your business success. I will see you guys right back here next Monday at 9. Don't forget, grab that Fill Your Calendar with Clients mini course. It's going to be amazing. 22 is going to be your year. 2022 is going to be your year. And I will see you guys right back here next Monday. Bye.